Hello, so I am sitting outside here on my fabulous porch in North Carolina, and today's a pretty exciting day. I am going to be going to the fertility doctor, and you might be wondering, why is Melanie going to the fertility doctor? She's had 3 kids and they're all teenagers. But there are quite a few people that know, but probably not everyone knows that we actually moved to North Carolina as part of a journey that we were going to be going on with my brother Jay and Steven. As you know, they just got married. If you're following me on Facebook, you would have seen that. But also part of that, I've been talking for quite some time that when they got married, they'd want to have a family. And my brother first approached me. Well, I don't even know that he really approached me, but we talked quite a long time ago, actually, probably a couple years ago, that I would donate an egg, which is exciting. And I was all on board for that. That really didn't take too much thought. I had to think about it a little bit. But then, a little over a year ago, I got to thinking, well, I've carried 3 kids. I've had 3 successful pregnancies. Yes, I'm older now. It's going to be my egg. Why couldn't I carry? So I began to explore that idea in my own head. I didn't really talk to anybody else about it. And that one definitely took a lot more thought and thinking about how I'd feel. And of course, I don't have all the answers, and I still don't have all the answers. But with all of the positive experiences I'd had in the past, I thought, well, maybe I could do it. I could carry the baby with my egg. And I was online also looking at like what it took to be a surrogate, or what they would actually have to go through to be to look for a surrogate, and the whole process of me harvesting eggs, and it just really looked like quite the not ordeal, but quite the process. And having a surrogate definitely would not have been the same experience. I was reading somewhere that you have to pay to touch the woman's belly potentially, so there's just like a lot more rules and obviously cost. So I did finally come to the conclusion that I wanted to carry the baby, if they wanted that. But that was something that I felt strongly that I wanted to do. So I talked with Jeff about it, my husband, and he's really quite amazing. I took him out on a Sunday afternoon. Let's go to the local brewery and have some beers. Well, little did he know that I had concocted this idea in my head. I hadn't told anyone yet. And began to explain to him what I was thinking, and that, of course, going through with this process, I would want to move to North Carolina because I would want to be the best aunt I could be. I definitely wanted to be in this child's life if this was going to happen in some capacity. I didn't want to just carry a baby, have a baby, and be 600 miles away and only see the child twice a year. Definitely wanted to have a relationship and be here for the boys and be family here for the boys. They don't really have any family here nearby. So he really took to my idea great. He was asking some questions, and we talked about the whole move, like what that would entail with the kids. But our kids were really at a good transition year. Lucas was going to be a freshman, Kylie was going into middle school in 6th grade, and Kaden was going to be going in 8th grade. And I knew if we waited a year, which, he kind of suggested maybe we should wait a year and give them time. But to wait a year, I didn't want to move Lucas while he was in high school. It's just such a hard year as it is going into high school. Didn't want to move him as a sophomore, trying to adjust in the midst of friendships already forming from schools merging together that year. So we decided that it was time to move. And this was last May 2016. Yeah, we listed our house. On a Friday, the realtors held a open house on Sunday, and Monday morning we had 3 offers, and we accepted a full price offer that day. We moved mid-July, and here we are in July 2017, a year later. Well, actually it's August now. It's August, but pretty much a year later. We're all moved in, kids are all settled, doing fabulously. Jay and Steven got married in May, had a beautiful wedding. They've actually sold their home and are going to be moving in with us. So we're going to be having some new roommates for about 4 months while they build a new home here in the neighborhood. And today begins my journey of going to the fertility doctor to see if I'm able to carry, if I have healthy eggs to carry. I just don't even know, what they're going to do or what this process is going to entail. I do know that we are going to try some at-home methods for getting pregnant. So this appointment really is just to determine my overall health and the likelihood of being able to get pregnant and carry a child, since I am 40 years old. People have asked, well, why are you rushing into this? Or people might probably be asking the boys more than me. But I am 40. Time is running. My clock is running out. But they're super excited. They're going to be great dads. So wish me luck. If you're interested in following our journey, we are going to keep some posts up to date, keep everybody kind of on the page of what's going on. So feel free to follow me, follow this, and wish me luck. And I'll talk with you all soon. Bye-bye.